Shalom, shalom, y'all surrounded. People wish like Tulsa Oklahoma. I heard once again the prophet down called Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. Give our praise and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Al-Kadash. Tell her who the son is, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The honor to the prophet of the great millstone. Shalom, you sister brothers that's laboring this truth. Shalom to brothers and sisters that's listening and studying for themselves through. Shalom. Hey, come to talk to you today. What's going out heavy right now? It's prophecy. And I mean, it's raining out heavily. Heavily. To where if you say it ain't raining out, I'm going to look at you like, you know, you just scared. You got your head under covers, head in the sand. Because you can't deny that major things are not happening in the earth right now. I'm talking about we on the cups of World War III. They got a new fungo virus they're about to put out there, more pesticides. Inflation is going up through the roof. You know, everybody talking about the egg situation. Eggs is high, milk, meat, everything really high. You know, this devil trying to get everybody to eat bugs. Even the devil telling you what he about to do. Nothing is hidden right now. Most High is putting everything out there plain. He landed out there so that the hope we let can, you know, the sheep hear his voice and they can make their way back home, man. To get in the house of David as protection before he rains down all this calamity that's about to come. I'm gonna start with this right here. The second address, 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told you before, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So what are we measuring? We're measuring the prophecies. Prophecies of what? Prophecies that's in this Bible. And let me tell you, y'all, Charlotte, we're at the tail end of it. We're at the point where Esau about to roll out the MOTV. We're at the point where World War III is about to pop off. You know, they saying, what's that? China talking about, they talking about China sent a spy balloon overseas over here to spy on us. And you got to be a fool to believe that, man. Because Esau, you know, he's like the eagle. He represents the mascot of his country is the eagle. So he has spy satellites, navies, like how a slow-moving balloon gonna come from overseas from China all the way to the U.S. and you don't see it to Montana. And this is how you know it's propaganda. They make sure everybody's seen it on TV. They talked about it. It was the number one talked about subject for like 2 days before they shot it down. And it worked too. Esau scared. Esau ready to go to war. And that was the whole point. You know, of them doing that. Because that, like, I'm looking like that wasn't China's balloon. That was America's balloon, man. They pumped that up, blew it up real quick, told everybody in the world, man, look at this, man. See what they doing? We got a bomb on them. So what Esau trying to do is punch them in the mouth before he get punched in the mouth. It's the same thing, you know, with that, you know, September 11th situation. Same thing. And so right now, we're looking at the prophecies. I said, we looking at Esau. He about to come down with great wrath. Why? Because the time is short. So he up here got a hair roll at the MOTV. His lies is coming undone. Like the devil's back is against the wall. And we know when the devil's back against the wall, he gonna use what? He gonna use that sword he's blessed with. He goes to his military. He goes to the snares and traps he got set up. Like this devil, you tell this devil throwing everything to kick the sink at the people right now. And if you're not governed in the light, the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of Yahushua, you're gonna fall for it, man. If you still drinking that Babylon juice, if you drunk it this time, it ain't looking good for you, man. You about to get locked up. You in the club, you know, stanky leg and drunk. Esau up there popping trunk, man. You about to come in like the club up. And you ain't paying attention. You ain't, you know, wary of us. See, we ain't even out there like that. Oh, like, man, we done already got about the club. Like, nah, I'm not. This ain't the time. Like Trick said, measure time diligent. You like the time now is to be like on your watch, being vigilant, somewhere safe. Got your little supplies put up. You know, we watching out, man, because watching us said the devil coming. We see the war coming.
1 Peter 5 and 8.
Yeah, so you got to be prepared. If you know the war coming, you got to be somewhere, you know, safe and watching out, man. Being what's it? Walk circumspectly, looking out. Not in the club, drunk, trying to get some chick and stanky legging it and all of that. No, man, you can't be in that spirit. You in that spirit. That's kind of like that movie, what was it, The First Purge? The purge is going on there on the block party. The Skeeto punt up, he come up, he just and I think he got like 3 people, but they realized what was going on. Like, you know, and that's Jake right now. Jake getting knocked off. Like I think 3 rappers just got rounded up. What was that? 3 rappers just got
I'm out in Michigan.
Yeah, 3 rappers got laid out like that. That's a time to be no rapper. The Most High killing them left and right. It's time to get out of that.
Yeah, they supposed to have had a concert or something like that. They was missed. They missed the concert or whatever.
Yeah, they turned up, they done. They just got deleted. You know, so I'm like, this ain't time to want to be a rapper, man. That time's over with. You better be in this truth hunkering down. Because like death is coming, man. Esau is like getting the store ready. Esau looking like, how can I come and keep? You know, man, they talking about climate lockdown. They tried to use the 19 situation. That came and went. Now they ain't got no legs on it no more. People like, man, whatever. They don't even want to wear their mask no more. You know, they can't, get the juice going no more like that. So now they like, okay, switch different tactics. It's a fungus virus going out. So everybody, oh shoot, and ain't no cure for that. Like you got some vines growing in you. Ain't not gonna help against that, man. And they let you know this devil is behind all this. Because that doesn't happen naturally.
That's like the original evil shit, right?
God, funguses don't grow on people like that. Like, like a plant fungus. They don't grow on people like that. So that's bioengineered. That's the new stuff Esau done cooked up. He like, yeah, I got something now to scare your butt. And ain't gonna be now, I'm gonna have to delete you if you got it. And they got a whole show about it called The Last of Us on HBO Max. Real good show. Check it out, y'all, Charlotte. And they running that same game. Like Esau showing you in that show what he gonna do. Because first they bomb, and then they came to the military and rounded everybody up in camps. And then like it showed Jake. When they rounded Jake up in the little neighborhoods, man, they just went and took Jake to a valley and just laid Jake out. They came and found Jake dead bodies, man. Jake thought they'd been saved. They had the little bullhorn rounding them up. They showed the Eve with her baby. We going to safety. And then they flash for the new episode. They show her clothes in the valley, man. They laid her out. They don't want Jake like that. So Esau about to do that, man. They showing you on their show, like, we want you gone, Jake. I noticed when I'm watching that show, all the Jakes have died. When I look at it, watch that show, y'all. So back to the scriptures. I'm here, 2 Esdras 9:3. Therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, verse 4, then should I understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. So everything in this book is going to fall out the way y'all wrote it up, and it's happened. That's why we over here confident, our faith is built up, because everything the Lord told us, prepared us for, is happening. So everybody in the world call us crazy, we tripping. Now we looking like, I ain't no conspiracy theory. You might as well call me a spoiler. Because I'm telling you, I done told you what's going to happen. This devil rolling it out. That's why I notice, like, when you got wisdom not to understand it, it shines on you. The Lord's glory shines on you. I'm at my job, everybody, I'm gonna go talk to Tay. Tay, what's going on? Tay this, Tay that. And so we gotta use wisdom on who to tell, who not to tell. Everybody's scared. Now they want answers. Now we ain't looking crazy no more. Now they want to know, man, what's next? What should I do? They act like I got a PhD or something, man. Everybody coming to be asking me questions on what they should do. And I know why they're scared. Their security, that piece of safety is gone. And Esau, man, he taking it away. It's like, the piece of safety gone now. It's like, he telling it like a whole balloon done snuck over here. He talking about, oh, China did it. So now, piece of safety, they ain't got no safety in that. They're like, if they did, I tell them, like, okay, if your military's so strong, how a balloon get over here? And then they just, Esau still got his faith in his weapon. What was it? I did a lesson on that one email talking about America never be destroyed. F-16, F-22, they trust in that sword. And that mother gonna fail them too. This place, because hey, Yahweh said America gonna be destroyed. So if he said it, and his word will go out forward, it's gonna be destroyed. So we telling our people, get into the truth, get to the Lord, the house of David, which is this truth, and get ready for deliverance and salvation, because it's coming. Soon, we're at the end. They say old school, you know what the MOTB is? Mark of the Beast? Nah, you don't know. And that's why, hey, that's Hosea 4:6. My people perish because of lack of knowledge. And then some people so filled with pride, they'll get mad like, how this young dude know and I don't know. No, man, it's Jesus. They don't come with that type of stuff. That stuff dead. That is dead, man. That's why everybody coming about the churches. Churches getting so desperate, they hiring strippers to bring people in the church. What I'm saying? Everybody, because he ain't talking about nothing. Because Esau doctrine. And Esau, all he do is give you some comfort lies. To keep you comfortable and keep you spending money. And I noticed IUIC use that same logic and that same rhetoric. Keep the people happy, they'll keep spending money. Now you tell people it's about to be destruction, calamity coming to this place, what they're gonna do? They're gonna they start spending their money wisely. They're like, I can't give you $1,000. I need to go get me a generator. I need to go get some food. That's why you gotta you can't be. I noticed the preach is true, honest sincerity, And to come in the truth, you can't have a love of money. You ain't gonna do it right, and your whole motivation gonna be thrown off. Really, people that serve mammon, they can't preach the truth because they worried about money. We ain't really worried about money over here. That's nothing problem. Money about to be obsolete in a minute. Your dollar, he's about to do away with that, man. It's CBDC coming in. Central bank digital currency. He about to make money go digital. That way he can put up a device. You got to access the money with the device, which is MOTB. Revelation 13:16. That's about to roll out. And the devil telling you that. Elon Musk got what? Neuralink trials going on in June, even though he's already done it. But people just didn't make it what it is. He gonna wait until they done fixed it where people can live with it in them. Then he gonna roll it out to the public. And they gonna roll and go get it. They're like, I can get in my car with my hand. I can get on the computer with my head. It's convenient. Like, what's that one bodybuilder do? It's only logical. It's only logical thing to do. Where's this market of beast coming from, man? They say, like, man, Aquafor Camp, man, a lot of people in the gross darkness right now. And they shouldn't be. Because y'all trying to put the truth out there in plain sight, man. They had celebrities talk about it. Like, we just had what appears to be an Edomite, you know? He appears to be an Edomite. But we even opened up. He all like, yeah, man, Shiloh coming back, man. You know? So the spirit is out there, man, if you paying attention. You know, if you paying attention, if you're being vigilant, if you're humble. I notice only a humble spirit will come into this thing. Full of pride, will come in. Like that old Jacob King scene walking through here. You know, he looked, and I know what it was. He mad. Like, how these young dudes got the truth and I don't. You know, that's why I asked him, MOTB, he walked on through. You know? Yeah. Because he don't want to come and come back because he know he don't know nothing. He over here look like these little niggas. And he really, he wanted to come up against us. He just knew he didn't have the strength to do it. We've been locked his head off, so he did right. He did it right.
Really, he falling behind his woman. His woman kept on walking.
Yeah, he did right. He didn't want to get embarrassed. Yeah. He got embarrassed. Sure. I could look at his titles. I could tell he didn't know nothing. And I know he's going to come with that Jesus stuff. And what Jesus ain't did nothing for you, man. He's talking about kicking your butt the whole time. You ain't had no truth. You ain't get the truth to the young generation. You don't want your whole life, and you ain't accomplished nothing of real substance. Because if he did, he got into this truth. He figured it out and been ready to tell the younger generation. But he one of them old comfortable niggas. You know, got his little 401k built up. He probably had a good little job. You know, he got his little old lady, so he feel like he been successful because he had money. Now he probably looking the sign, he looking all messed up, and now he sees it coming crashing down. Now he looking like he probably want to roll over and die real quick. You know? So in the scripture, when I broke down number 3, when it said that there should be earthquakes, uproars of the people, you got that going on right now. It's so bad, even the Amalekites, the Israelis is starting to riot against their government. You know, they over there talking about reform and stuff. They starting to see like, hold up, I ain't getting a good deal like the bankers getting a deal. Hold up, I'm getting cut out too. So they were, I think it said 14,000. They in the streets, man. They signed. Jake over here riling. Because what's that dude? Tyree Nichols, that was his name?
Yeah.
You know, he got knocked off. And I think it was another Jake got knocked off too. They ain't getting no coverage on that. And I know both of them dudes in Black Lives Matter. So Jake rallying on that. They going crazy in Atlanta. Bolivia, Peru, they're rallying right now, rallying against their government. Haiti never stopped rallying against their government. Oh, and another one. They ain't televising. Nigeria is over there rioting against their government because they getting hit with that, they getting capped. They're going to run that CBDC over there on them Jakes first. They'll only pull out $45 out their bank account a day. So they over there, he talking about the dude that worked at the job with me, he went back home. He said if it wasn't for him stacking up some money and transfer his money to their money, he said his mom and dad would have lost their home. And he said a lot of people losing their homes and losing everything they got. I'm like, that's the whole point. And what they're going to do is they're going to come in and say, he's going to say, I got the solution, baby. I got it. You take this and you can get all your money out at one time. And you know they're going to go for it. They want to keep their stuff.
Or out of chaos.
Yeah, so they looking, that's a pilot program. They're going to run it on them first. Then decide how they're going to run it over here. And see, over here is going to be rough, though. You know, Jake going to get the, you know, Esau going to get the, they're going to use them swords. So it's going to be bloodshed. Esau knows to bring in the MOTB is going to be brought in with bloodshed. The sword. Finesse game is not, man, the graduates backfired on him. He brought it in too slow. Now, a lot of people don't woke up to the BS. They didn't do it good. At the same time, y'all taking their wisdom away from them, which I'm going to bring that out too. That's prophecy. Obadiah, what's that? I want to say Obadiah 1 and 8. Oh yeah, well, I can figure out 7 too. Yep, right. 7 on that too. I'm on part. Yeah, I'm starting at 7. It's Obadiah 1-7. All the men like Confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, have prevailed against thee. They that ate thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So Esau losing his wisdom. Here go the key point in 8. Obadiah 1-8. Shall not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and the understanding out of Mount of Esau. So Esau, they used to be wise and doing their cunning, wise and doing their lies. And now we saying now that, man, that's falling by the wayside. They doing something. I'm looking like, man, really? That said, the most niggers taking my job. The most niggers taking my job ain't even falling for their balloon stuff. They're trying to balloon spot stuff. And a lot of stuff is all wearing off, man. Let's say even nigga Jake waking up to their BS. So I'm like, if nigga Jake waking up, you know, the ones that got a little sense. Like I go to a CDL class, all them Jakes know about it. They all know what's going on. They like, nah, I ain't doing with that. Oh yeah, they doing this. Yeah, they looking to control us. And like women starting to wake up, you know. So I'm looking like, hey, he gotta come with that sword, man. But that game over with. You know, even Edomites, half the Edomites is waking up. You know, they went for it at first, but some of them started to be like, man, I don't know about this no more, man. I did this, that. I don't know about that, man. Like, when people dying, you know, the Jews, and you know, I think I got lied to. So it ain't looking good for Esau. So Esau looking like, oh shoot, I better get my sword ready. They done woke up, and now he's worried about the people rallying against him. That's why they doing all this distracting stuff. Like, y'all Jakes go beat another Jake and kill him, so they can talk about that. Man, let's go kill these rappers, so y'all can talk about that. Talk about the Super Bowl. It was a spy balloon, trying to send a spy balloon over here. Talk about that. Like, I'm talking about they running all kinds of distraction campaigns right now. But Esau shaking in his boots. Like, oh shoot, they done figured it out. They out here talking about how about y'all shot. They calling me an Edomite. They calling themselves Israelite. Oh no, we gotta do something, man. Hey, call Rothschild real quick and tell them we got issues, man. And like I seen another camp open up in Texas. I seen another camp open up in Michigan. I seen another camp open up in California. Hey, it's pretty, man. And then like they ain't got nothing against us like the Black Panthers, so they looking like I'm about to just open up on them, man. I gotta do something, man. So look for a smear campaign to pop up. This devil desperate. I mean, he's very, very desperate, man. And that might not even work. Like I said, they're trying to do intelligent, cunning things at the time where they're dumb as I don't know what. Esau looking like a straight caveman retard right now.
That's I heard it back you up, huh? This is Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 7. It said, concerning Edom, thus says the Lord, Yahweh of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And it said, flee ye, turn back, dwell, O inhabitant of Dandan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon them, the time that I will visit him.
You hear that? I bring the calamity on Esau when I will visit him, man. So Esau, man, his judgment is at stake. That's what we're looking at right now, man. Esau got judgment coming in. Like, he ain't going to just go free from all the wickedness he done did, all the affliction he done did to the apple of Yahweh Shah's eye. So now we're in the season of his judgment. And you know what Esau doing? Esau trying to rally everybody to his cause. Huddle up. Esau trying to say, this is our country. Like, our country, y'all don't protect America. And like a lot of 2/3 going for that, man. But as far as us with wisdom, be like, no, man. This your stuff, remember? You didn't want me over here. You didn't want me to have a good job.
You once told us go back to Africa.
Exactly. We looking like, no. Russia and all them come over here for you. Moab, China come over here for you. That's you. You know, and I ain't about to help you uphold your kingdom. We about to let your stuff fall flat, man. We want rulership. We're not about to help hold up your stuff, your establishment. Like that scripture said right there, his shame is on Esau right now, man. Esau done built the house on bloodshed. He done built the house on violence. And now, you know, he ain't got that power no more. And now he looking like, I need Jake's help to keep me up. And you know, and the Jakes that got wisdom, you know, the ones that he really wants to help him, the solid ones, we looking like, man, I don't give a damn about the devil. No. You know, I'm waiting on your calamity. As soon as you fall down, I'm about to come bust you in your mouth. I'm about to come kick you in your head. Like, you my enemy. That look like helping you. I'm happy you suffer. I'm happy your economy is crashed. You know? I'm waiting on it to crash. You know, our popcorn out. You know, we kind of like, what's an animal that stalks a creature, man? I want to say it's like a Komodo dragon. Or like a, Komodo dragons do that. They'll bite, they prey, they slow, they'll bite them, and they have bacteria in their mouth, their voice, and they'll stalk them, they'll walk behind them. Kind of like we like Esau, we like vultures, man. You know how vultures take away from something to die? Yeah. If you perched up like, yeah, any minute now. So that's how we about to devour Esau, man. We just sitting there watching and waiting patiently for you to go down. That's spirit you should be in. If you helping this devil, I'm gonna go get that. Because if you were over helping this devil, if you on that Titanic, you're gonna go down with him. This is Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So if you're helping this devil, and you keeping this devil system up, you know, over here telling on other Jakes, prosecuting your brothers, you know, trying to help this devil keep his kingdom up, you're gonna be thrust through with this devil. You're gonna get the same judgment he gets, because it's Esau's time to get judgment. You know, the so-called white man, it's his time to get it, and he knows it. So he's trying to offset the prophecy. He's trying to extend his rulership. And the way he's going to extend his rulership is by, you know, cornering the people into MOTV, you know, their device. And let me implant something under the skin, transhumanism, you know what Esau called it. Let me do that to you. And he, in his mind, if he can do every Israelite like that, it'll offset the marriage. It'll keep your house shot from coming back. But see, he messed up though. You know why he messed up, y'all? All of us ain't gonna do it. We don't believe in this devil. We hate this devil. We hate Esau. So we're not gonna comply with that. Plus, we know the scriptures, man. We ain't persuaded by these other camps talking about you can repent and thinking it's sin. No, man. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know what it is. It's that device. Esau done told you it's the device. That's why I'm looking at these other camps like, use a sellout. Because we know what it is. So we telling you, don't follow them other camps, man. Because that's what if one of y'all forget, the blind lead the blind, you follow to a ditch.
That's Matthew 15 and 14.
You got to get it? You want me to
I
get it?
got it.
Yeah. We going, what we got to pull out?
Matthew 15 and 14.
Yeah, we pull it out Matthew 15 and 14.
I got it right here. It says,
yeah, now you get the rough.
yeah, God, yeah.
Now you hacking, that's the devil.
This is Matthew. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, and verse 14. And it says, "Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind. And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch."
Hear that? If you follow the blind, you both fall into a ditch. Now I notice Esau. Now he did one slick move. I'll give it to Esau on that. He infiltrated the Hebrew Israelite awakening, and he owns a bunch of camps. He owns IUIC, he owns IUSK, and now I know he owns Watching for Israel, which is what I started with.
That goes to your that goes to what you quoted earlier. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices, and one of Satan's devices is that 501c3. All right, so any camp can fall up under that. But yeah, many camps that fall up under that 501c3 umbrella are the ones that owned by Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right, you know, we done a ton of lessons on that, and it further boom. Okay, so they can't anybody that fall up under that. There's a reason why, because they can't tell you the truth according to what the scripture said. Okay, they're under contract to these devils. All right, so these devils, you get that contract with these devils are going to basically tell you to lie to the congregation, and that's what these other Israelite groups are pretty much doing. And those are Satan's devices right there.
They're compromised. And everybody that follow them about to go right to the grave, like it said right there. These are blind leaders. He don't know. You know? And they're like, it gets real bad. It's like Nate, I used to, he do know. But he gonna teach a blind doctrine and put you in the darkness because he's getting paid millions of dollars. So he don't care about the sheep. He's a hireling. He don't care about the sheep. He care about money. He don't care about leading you to destruction. He ain't trying to lead you to, you know, salvation and deliverance. He's leading you to destruction because he's getting paid. They probably promised him a bunker, which he ain't gonna get. You know, he gonna get left out there. He gonna get destroyed. He gonna get a bad judgment. Everybody that's misleading the sheep knowingly, you know, you got certain people that sincerely go off, and you got people that like knowingly go off. They just prefer he knowingly goes off. Not Quan too, because he got the doctrine he learned from Great Millstone. And he recently called Great Millstone out, you know, because he got paid. You know, you got all these other camps, man. They about to lead the people to destruction. It's like it's at the point now where you can see that the device is the MOTB, man. Like Esau telling you the dollar gonna crash. Esau telling you, you know, he got a device coming in, transhumanism.
Isaiah 56:10 said, his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs that cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. And that's going into the false prophets. That's going into these camp leaders and these organization leaders who blindly and ignorantly leading you astray, man. They're dumb dogs, not being able to bark. They're not being able to tell you the truth because they're signed a covenant with Esau.
And to back you up even further on that, this is 1 Timothy chapter 6 and 10. All right, so this is what blinding those false prophets. Okay, it said, for the love of money is the root of all evil. All right, so the love of money, they love money more than they love telling their congregation the truth. Okay, and it says, which while some coveteth after, they err from the faith. All right, so they turn their back on you. How about you? I was shot. Okay, and it says, pierce themselves through with many sorrows. Okay, so this is why they're going to receive their judgment. You know, read Jeremiah the 23rd chapter.
Yeah. And if you got all that money, if you love for money, hey man, and if you got it in this world, hey, you gonna, just like the scripture said, you're gonna be rested. If you're in your rest, you're gonna be, laying slumbering, sleeping. You good. You don't need to work no more. You got money, man. Right. And that's what these scriptures are saying. That's why it says here, they dumb dogs. And it says sleeping, lying down, loving a slumber, because they sleeping because they feel good. They got it right now. You got it.
And that's a beautiful scripture right there, man, because that's what is the purpose of someone getting a dog, a guard dog. All right, somebody can walk in your house, walk in your front yard, and your dog ain't barking. What is the point of you having that dog? So that's the same thing of you listening to the false prophet. What is the point of you listening to the false prophet and they're not telling you what's going on? All right, and that's the whole point, man. So that's why, going back to Matthew the 15th chapter 14th verse, where it said, "Let them alone. There be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch." Okay, so not only that dumb dog is gonna get found and fall into the ditch, but the robber gonna walk right past him, and he gonna get him too. You got it out.
That ain't a good watch. The scripture said we commanded. They said, "Give them warning from me." The whole book is about a warning. You got to warn the sheep that here come the wolf. And these false camps ain't doing that. I got one more. And we'll switch gears on this. Matthew 12 and 30. He that is not with me is against me. He that gathereth not with me, gathereth for pride. So if you're not warning the sheep and giving the sheep the truth, the 100% truth, giving them the correct doctrine, so they can have the full armor on, the full armor going to have the complete truth, then you're not gathering. And if you're not gathering, you ain't doing the work of your house shop. You scattering them. And that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna get scattered, man. The wolf gonna come in with his Esau, with his military, and they're gonna scatter, man. And they're gonna have fear on them too. They ain't gonna have no faith. They ain't gonna stand up like a warrior like King David because they ain't got the truth on them. So they ain't gonna have no faith because what they believed in is gonna fail them. So with that little bit of doubt, they're gonna doubt their whole doctrine. They're gonna throw it all out the window. That's not having on the whole armor. They're gonna fail. Versus if you got the 100% truth, the whole armor, when the wolf comes, you're gonna be like King David. You're like, man, where my sling and my rock at? You're gonna be ready to ante up. First, the devil coming. For one, so when the devil comes, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit two different ways. If you don't know it's gonna come, you're gonna get with fear. You're gonna be by surprise. And then if you know it's coming, you already prepared when it comes. You're like, oh, y'all knew it's coming. Here's my rock, here's my sling. And then you're gonna be winding up on that devil, man. You're gonna be beating on your chest. Because you're like, I've been told and preached that you was coming this whole time. So I've been doing push-ups, reading scriptures, slinging my rock. I've been preparing for you, devil. So when the devil comes, it ain't gonna be no fear thing to you. Your faith gonna kick in. You like, I've been prepared for this battle. Here you go. It's like training, like a boxer. You've been training for a fight. You've been training correctly, and you confident your abilities. When you get in the ring, you're gonna knock you out. You're like, man, I'm about to rope a dope. Coach said hit it with the flurry. I'm coming with my uppercut. And then don't let you see a little bit of let Esau fold up a little bit. Like let Esau bleed a little bit. Like let you do what the scripture said you're gonna do. And you see a little something with that. Man, your faith gonna kick in so hard after that. You gonna be like, oh yeah, and you gonna feel like you King David. And you gonna put your flight, whichever man you good, baby. Whichever man come in. That's the one thing that we nurturing right now is our faith. You look for that faith to kick in, that gift that the whole flesh got. You know, for the people that ain't got faith or ain't in the truth, man, I already know, man, you're gonna fail. When you start coming to the military, you see them MRAPs and tanks, you know, they're gonna come over with fear. You know, people that don't know about chariots, you got groups that don't even preach about chariots. They ain't gonna know they got a military, they don't know they got angels backing them up.
Most people they gonna get scared when they first see those UFOs, you know, the so-called UFOs.
The chariots, yeah, not knowing that's your help. Right. You know, that's because they ain't been built up the truth. They don't know. Versus ones that been built up the truth, man, like I said, that's something that'll build your faith right there. You know, you saw some military, you about to attack, you look up, see a chariot. Hey man, that's like that's the rally cry right there. You're like, oh yeah, I got back up. He said, didn't I tell you, man? Right. Hey, you gonna rally up for him, man. You gonna be confident like, yeah, here come a chariot gonna light your butt up, man. Look in the sky, and he's like, you gonna be like, okay, soon as the devil come, here come my military. So what I need to be scared of, the Lord with me. Like that's like the bat signal. You know, I said, let the he saw the military roll up on him. We said chariot in the sky. He's like, oh yeah, Yahweh is here. So hey, Esau, you better turn that shit back around if you know what's good. You know, Esau be like, what the hell this dude all excited for? You don't see my AR-15s in your face. You know, that's why it's gonna be two different dynamics, man. You know, that's why it's so vital and important to get fed with the truth. That way you're not overcome with fear. When the devil roll, like we telling you, the devil gonna roll because he gotta roll. He in trouble. Back against the wall. We telling you to get built up. It's what's not understanding that way. When it happens, Yahweh will put on your spirit what you need to do. You know, he might put on your spirit to go like, man, here the devil come, duck over here, get in this space. They gonna come in, ransack your house, just like that. I watched that show, Oliver. It was a doomsday prepper. You know, everybody called him crazy. He knew it was coming. He had a whole. He was like Batman. Y'all gotta watch that. He was like Batman. This dude was in the basement. He had cameras. He looking at the military raid his house. He up there calling them cocksuckers. And when they left, he popped back up. He had the whole city to himself because everybody else got evacuated. He made it because he knew they was coming. And that same way in this truth, man. We know Yahweh is coming. Before Yahweh get here, who's coming first? The devil, the great wrath. You know, what's that? Revelation 12:12. He coming with great wrath, man. Because he got to. He's done. He know Yahweh coming to put that foot off in him. Esau know that, man. It's like we just had a devil over here trying to, and I noticed the devil trying to be slick, man. They're trying to sneak in through that speckled bird door. They're trying to act like, oh yeah, I'm with it. I'm with it, yeah. Shiloh coming, you know. He trying to act like he with it, and then he trying to interrupt, tell us what to bring out. And I'm like, yeah, right, that's the devil. Right. So watch for that, y'all swallow. The devils was that smart. I can't blame Esau for that. If I was eating my part, the same thing. They're gonna try to sneak. I'm a speckled bird. All you gotta do is watch some videos and lessons. They can get the doctrine. But what you ain't got is the spirit. You didn't grow up like a Jake. If you don't feel like Jake, then you ain't gonna have the spirit of a Jake. And that's how we gonna tell that you ain't a part of this. I don't give a damn how many steps you know. That's quick right here to back you up. This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 14. It says, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleep, and arise from the dead. All right, those who are spiritually dead, you know, the scripture, I believe that's Proverbs 21:16, when he said, he that wandered out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. All right, so these are a lot of people that physically walking around, but in their mind they're spiritually dead. They're not aware of all of the prophecies that being fulfilled. All right, so reading it again, it said, wherefore he said, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee life. All right, so getting in his word is going to give you life. Knowing the prophecy, that's the life. Okay, verse 15. He says, see then that you walk circumspect, not as fools, but as wise. All right, verse 16, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right, so these are the evil days we get ready to head into, and you got to wake up. All right, awake thou that sleep. You got it up. That's what say you gotta, say judgment is coming, man. Judgment, woe, lamentation. Because like the thing we gotta look at, Jacob's trouble's about to fold out. And that's Jacob's trouble's coming to try us. And it's coming to destroy the 2/3. It's a purge effect. The Jacob's trouble is a purge. There's going to be a real life purge here in Babylon the Great America. And it's to get rid of Esau, and it's to get rid of the 2/3. You know? There's going to be salvation for the whole elect. That's what he's going to build the kingdom on. And then Some Edomites going to be preserved, the elite, because they're going to be the first fruits of slavery. You know, we're going to get a inheritance, and the inheritance is going to be Esau. He's going to work hard. He's going to slavery. And that's the best Esau can hope for. But they're not going to have no more glory. Esau not going to run nothing. He's not going to be no more, what they call that, Congress, seats. Esau not going to be in rulership no more. And like me, I was talking earlier, we ready for Jacob Trouble. Jacob Trouble is going to fix all of Jake's issues. Let's get rid of all these proud Eves. Let's get rid of all these simps. Let's get rid of all these momos. Let's get rid of all these coons and sambos. But Jacob Trouble is a good thing. That right there puts in a different spirit. I notice most Jakes, they're scared of Jacob Trouble. They terrified. Don't wish that existed. I'm trying to get my business up. I want to live my life. And that's what Jake said, man. And when I heard that, I know that Jake ain't ready. He ain't ready for the day of the Lord, man. Woe to him, because he ain't even in the right spirit.
I got a quick one. This is Psalms 37 and 35. It says, I have seen the wicked in great power, spreading himself like a green bay tree. And that's what the brother's talking about. Hey, man, we're coming to that time where Esau Edom is about to come with all these dark wickedness. He's doing it right now with all these distractions and all these things just popping up, man. Hey, we seeing this dude who his wickedness was spreading around like a green bay tree. Like a green bay tree, his branches spread over. It's a big tree. And that's why you see this going all throughout the earth. That's why the brother was saying in all these different countries, uproars and things going on. Yeah, he's spreading stuff like a green bay tree. That's possible. Hey, you gotta be ready for that. You gotta fortify your mind and your spirit for that. And if you don't do it, hey, you're gonna get caught off guard. Stuck.
I got to do the back door right here. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 5. It says, behold, says the Lord, Yahweh, I will bring the plague upon the world, the sword, calamity, death, and destruction. In verse 6, it says, for wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Well, perfect. That bagged up everything I just said, man. That bagged up everything.
Yeah, because his works have been fulfilled. So Esau, all his wickedness been spread. You know, it's coming to a point where it's going to be an end to this. To elaborate further on what I brought out, you got Iran right now going through a wave of feminism. They women don't want to wear their hijab. They women want to shake on TikTok. They want to be like Western women. So Iran, they trying to destabilize Iran, spread their wicked wine through the women. Iran is going through that. It's another Ishmael country going through that too.
They got their Momo and then out there.
Okay, yep. So that's that. What I was bringing out earlier. That's that green bay tree. They wickedness spread to other countries and it's poisoning them. That's why these other countries about to bring war over here. They're like, my women was in, total subjection. They was doing right. Now all of a sudden they want to take their hijab, put on leggings, and shake their butt on TikTok, like Babylonian. They're like, where did they come from? They came from Western. They came from over here. But that's the American woman does that. She's at ease too. To elaborate what you bring out earlier, man. When you at ease like a woman, I know the men are at ease. When you at ease, it's easy to overtake you. You sleep. Robert catch you in there napping, man. He gonna come in, hey, lump you up, tie you up, and then ransack before your house. Now if you up there sitting in the chair with a shotgun on your lap, and he see you, your eyes open, he gonna go get another house. He wanna come up on you when you sleep. He wanna hit you over the head. That's how the devil wanna come in. That's why the devil, he don't want the ones that's vigilant, up, and sober. And they got the sword, which is word. The truth is like a weapon, man. It's like a shield and buckler. Esau don't want to bang with that, man. I know Esau want easy targets, So he looking for those that sleep. The coons, the sambos, the woman ain't Eve, the simps. The woman got the man all in the simp nature.
People that don't
shaking on TikTok.
Ultimately, those people that don't like to think for themselves. You hear a lot of these 2/3. They say, it gives me a headache to think. You got people that say shit like that.
I heard that. Which is showing that you're dumb. The hell you mean it hurt your head to think? The Lord bless you the mind. You both think. That's a natural function. Right. You ain't thinking. Esau like, I'll think for you. Go in this camp. Put this in your body. Right. Turn around. Open your mouth. Put this gun in your mouth. So if you don't think, I feel like you dead already. You a zombie. You walking dead. That shows you have no consciousness. Because to think shows consciousness. It's a sign of life. So if you don't have the conscious effort to think, you're dead. And that's congregation of the dead.
Yeah,
like
that's
you don't need to be
what
with
it
them.
is. Like you're physically walking around, but in your mind you're spiritually dead. That's what that I'm gonna go ahead and get that. That Proverbs, I think it's Proverbs 21 and 16.
That's a zombie. We got real life zombies over here. The people that's so mad, crack, their minds doing them are zombies, man.
That's in Proverbs 21 and 16. He said, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding. The way of understanding is these scriptures. And he said, shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
And they remain in the congregation of the dead. So if you out of understanding, because we was all in the dead at first, but see, we done got on these living waters. We came to the truth and this gave us life, and we really thinking now. We got critical thinking. We got spiritual thinking. So we thinking to the best of our abilities right now. Like our wisdom's coming back. Like Yahshua got that breath in them, that breath of life to hit us again. They valley of dry bones. Yeah. So now we come alive. We stand on our feet. We walking again. It's like we pulled that thing like unplugging out the matrix. Go watch that movie, Yahshua. We unplug it. That's good that got Esau scared. He used to dealing with dead bodies. Now he like, man, this thing got life in him. This thing alive. But this thing got a shield, a buckler in his hand. Hey, man, I'm gonna lead over right now. We gotta go in the congregation and talk about that. We gotta get on some J. Hoop and stuff on that. We gotta deal wisely with these brothers, because they know who they are. They call on the name. And see, Esau know about the power of Yahweh outside his brother. That's one thing I noticed why he ain't really brought the sword like that yet. Because he's scared of the hope we lack. He's scared of the men of Yahweh. Because he knows what's gonna happen if he bring that sword to us. So that's really like creating that the destruction of calamity on himself. So really what he's gonna do is he's trying to delay it. He's trying to stall out, until he has no point but to bring the sword. Because he doesn't want to. When I look at Esau's scared. He don't want to do it. So what he's trying to do is like what you call dribble out the clock, run the ball. He's trying to run the clock out. The time is not on his side.
You quoted it earlier, man. Revelation 12 and 12.
Man, he coming out right. He got but a short time. Might have to go pull that. Because what it is now, he's gonna get to the point where he ain't got no choice but to bring the sword. No choice but to bring. In which we ain't over ducking and dodging and scared. Like, don't bring the sword, Esau. Man, we want Esau to bring that little crumpy old sword he been bringing. Because now we're not in the position of like a Black Panther. We ain't in that civil rights movement. We're in the steed of what we're supposed to be in. We're in the steed of, we bringing Yahweh Shah. This time we coming with the real this time, So we want you to bring the sword. Because that's when our strength going to be renewed.
It said that I got this one. I was going to read it anyway. This is the same chapter, Psalms 37, and I'm going to read 29. It says, but the salvation of the righteous is the Lord's. He is their strength in the time of trouble, and the Lord shall help him and deliver him and deliver them from the wicked and save them because he trusts in him.
Hey, back like I said right there, man. That's their faith. We're gonna put our trust in the Lord. And like that's why, like I said, the faith, man, we believe on that. And when you believe on that, sincerely or all honestly, it makes you when you're not scared of Esau no more. And I noticed.
That's why I say he is their strength in a time of trouble, and that's what we're coming into. And we ain't scared of Esau because we got that trust and that faith in the Lord. Ain't nothing can touch us or shake us because we standing on that rock.
Yeah. So and I noticed when you got that type of vibe on you, that spirit on you, it scares Esau. It's like they can feel it, man. They say to my job, they act like it's a lion coming through, man. I'm a small Jake, but they act like I'm like 9 foot. I done heard them whisper like, there he go, here he come. I'm like, dang, man, y'all like, like a lion coming through this mug or something. I know that they talk to me different. They'll talk to certain Jakes crazy. They come to me, they come with some sense. I'm like, man, like, so it is a big difference, man. Like, they can sense it on you. And I know that they come with you carefully. They deal with you carefully. They're like, man, something different about this Jake right here. And what it is that we trust in the Lord, man. And it's shining upon us. It's showing upon us. And everybody's seeing it. The women are seeing it. The heathens are seeing it. Jake, everybody's seeing it, man. They're witnessing that. And that's what got Esau scared. He's like, man, there's men out here that believe in the Lord. They really do believe in the Lord. They all like, what if the Lord is really with him? Then what? You know what the scriptures say, Bill?
I got a question.
Let's try to give him some money. Let's do that route. And like a lot of Jakes went for it. That's why you got your WF5. You got your IUIC. You got your IUSK. I think Esau know better come to me with some money. I've been done flip that briefcase over. Like, dude, I want some way more than that. Plus, man, that shit about to be paper in a minute.
Just like
what I look like?
Over the table.
Yeah, I'll flip that bag of money up. Look what I look like. You trying to give me some stuff that's about to be useless in a minute. Thanks, no, man. You know, I want the whole thing.
So this is
in the middle of something.
Huh?
Yeah, you look like you demonstrate people that love Jesus.
Well, his name is not Jesus.
Huh?
Yeah, his name is Yahweh Shah, not Jesus.
Like Christian.
In the ancient years, not in the modern state.
All right. One of you has pain in your back. Which one? Like right here, you got your back hurt.
Well, we all in pain.
Yeah.
All Israelites in pain.
Do you have physical pain in your body right
No.
now? Do you?
No.
Do you? You don't have any pain in your body? Well, I wish you guys a wonderful day. Have a good day. And I hope you're successful in your
All right, so this is the book of Matthew chapter 10 and 28. So this is what the brothers were going into, right? Because he said, fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. All right, this is the very scripture that comes to mind when it comes to when Esau even tried to bring that sword. We don't fear you, even when you have that gun pointing at us. We don't fear you. We fear you. How about the Yahweh Shah? Because he's the one that has the power to bring life to death. All right, the issues of death belong to Yahweh about the Yahweh Shah.
Yeah. And did you just see that interaction? Like, this scares Esau so much, they think we physically hurt.
Yeah.
We ain't physically hurt. We spiritually hurt. Devil, you ain't affected us. What the hell you think? We out here telling you about to get judgment. Right. That's what we talking about. And you know what he want to do? You want to let me heal you. You want to put hands on us. Look like you. Yeah, we past that, man. I don't want you touching me. You can't heal nothing. You are synonymous with that. You the reason we in this situation. That's it. These devils, they don't even know. We way past it beyond that little stuff. See, we some ignorant Christianity, Jake. Like Eve. Yeah, I got pain in my back. You gonna pray for me? You put hands on me. I'm highly paid. That shit don't work no more, man. You know, that's why he couldn't really combat like that. He's like, oh shit. You know, these men right here, like, yeah, I ain't got no physical pain. I'm really feeling great right now. And I got spiritual pain because I'm not, I'm in a polluted place that your people did. You know, we in pain spiritually, not physically. And they say he tried to come with that Jesus stuff. We passed that, man. The line's over with. That's why he said, you guys have a good day. I'm like, yeah, you about to get some cuts, homie. So he felt it. See that what I'm talking about? The day it's over with for Esau. He can't come with the lie no more. That's why he tried to use everything in his power. Let me pray for you, put hands on you. Man, we passed that shit. I ain't my grandma. Nigga, I ain't my uncle. That shit don't fly over here no more. No, man. Get the hell up out of here. You the devil. And I about to tell him that too. I think he felt in the spirit. I about to unload on his ass. Y'all brothers have a good day. You be successful with your ministry. Yeah, you better say that. You about to get it. You just about to, hey, nigga, we ain't in that Jesus spirit no more. And see, that's why, look, that doesn't work anymore. So Esau now, he gonna report back to superiors. We gotta bring the sword. I couldn't finesse him. I try to pray for him. I try to bring Jesus to him. He think we in physical pain. Get the hell out of here, man. Ain't no women up here. These men of the Lord. That ain't gonna work. Get up out of here, man. Judgment coming to you, Esau. And I was just like, I was about to get him, Aki. He felt it. I think he felt in the spirit, man. I was going through my shit.
That man parked right there. I was like, I knew he was gonna come over here with something. When he drove by first, he did.
Came back around, parked there, got out there, drove back to that. Yeah, try to come with that Jesus shit. See, that worked on our answer. That worked, you know? And it worked on him. That worked on the whole world. He spread French Christianity throughout the whole world, coming with that Jesus doctrine. Let me tell you about Jesus. Let me pray for you. You in pain? Let me pray for you. And you a fool, you gonna go for it, man. Yeah. Let me wait for that in Jesus' name. Yeah, get the hell out of here with that, man. We so past that. I'm about to light him up too. I think that's it. Everything's spiritual. I was about to light that devil up. Yashra, and he left. Because I think he felt it. I was about to, he probably gonna get in the car and get in his van and cry. Well, I was about to light him up. Because he pissed me off with that, come with that Jesus, let me pray. That's how you got my ancestors, man. You're not falling for that no more. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to bring man truth out. So I'm going to bring this out. This is right on time. I'm going to bring it out when the devil showed up. But now it's going to make it's going to hit even harder now. This is 2 Ezra 7:33. And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end. We suffering spiritually. My back don't fucking hurt. And they're going to say Ezra 7:34. But judgment only shall remain. Truth shall stand, and faith shall wax strong. Yeah, he about to get a little dose of that truth. And it's strong. It's so strong he felt it. He got up out of here, man. I was flicking through. Hey, I went to my red part. I'm about to light you up, Esau. I'm loaded up my gun. You know, y'all have a good day. I'm like, yes, I was about to light your old ass up. You know? And that was spiritual, man. I know we done had 2 devils come out here. Esau now he's trying to attack the ministry. He had one devil trying to act like he with it, but he showed he was a devil. He had another devil trying to see if he can get us back in that Jesus spirit. That ain't working, man. God, that's not working no more. That's not working no more. So now what he got to do? Since now the finesse game, the lie don't work, he only got one move left, y'all, Charlotte. It's the sword. It ain't gonna be scared to bring that. We ain't gonna be scared to bring the sword. We know you bringing it. You got to. You ain't got no other choice. Because you can't lie to me. You can't lie to us no more. Ain't no, let me bend over. Let me put hands on you. You know, that ain't gonna work, man. That's over with. Go ahead and read it. Go ahead and bring it out. I guess you got quoted, man. It's Revelation 12:12. And it said, therefore rejoice in heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil will come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. All right? That's exactly what the author is bringing out, is that they got a short time right now, so they have to bring that sword. They got to bring their military. They got to bring them guns. They got to bring their MOTB. All right? Because the devil got it short time, man. Got to. A lot don't work no more. They can't even pretend to be with us no more. That ain't working no more. We don't know how they already had the devil start speaking out there. Ain't working no more, man. You up to your games, man. I know this, it's like we get stronger every day. Get better the truth every day. Your tactics, they wearing off, man. Every day we getting stronger, man. We get more caught on to all your cunning attempts. You know, you saw the cunning hunter, and it's just not working, man. Hey, this is the side 144, Shalom. We found out a real good one. It's Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man perceives the evil and hiding himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You already hiding ourselves in the secret place of the Most High, which is true. We in there. We in there like what's that? Camouflage on. We got the weapons on. It's got the sling. Got the binoculars. Hey, we waiting for Esau, man. Doing push-ups and pull-ups. We ready for war. I got equipment to back it up even further. On the flip side of that, it's Proverbs 14:15, and it said, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man look well to his going. Yeah, that prudent man look well to his going. So we are looking out, we are talking to each other, man. You see what he's all doing? You see this China's popping on? You see they trying to put out a fungus pestilence? You see this, you see that? So we in a wild camp, kicking back ideas. Basically like intel. Kind of like, man, it's the Lord's military, man. We all talking. And that's why I do well for women and you brothers to be in this truth, man. You're gonna know everything. Surrounded with brothers. Ain't nothing gonna miss you. It's the whole body. Every brother covering a different topic, different battle. And all you gotta do is listen up, pay attention, and you're gonna know everything. Then when Esau come to you with the BS, like, I knew it. I already heard about this, man. You about to do this, and that. And then what Esau gonna do like the devil showed up to us? You have a nice day. And he gonna go get somebody he can get. A dummy. Yo, Esau looking for food. Simple believe it every word. God, man, perfect. He looking for the simple. That devil right here seemed like none of us simple. He said, which one of y'all got pain in your back? And he looking for a dummy. So I got no pain in my back. And if I did, what you gonna do about it? Back your ass.
But that's a common pain.
Yeah. What you gonna do about it if I did? Oh, lay some hands on? Gonna wave the jacket? And I'm gonna be healed? Get the hell out of here. Yeah. First Peter 5:8. If he knows what he's rich, because the devil, your adversary, as a boy lion, walks by thinking who he makes about. God, did that devil not just do that? Exactly. He came over and said, Jesus. He said, and which one of y'all got pain in your back? He looked for Esau, Sim niggas, you know, sim niggas. I got pain in my back, son. I'm just angry and I'm sad. I don't know. Let me tell you about Jesus, son. He want to come tell us. Let me come minister to us. Like, nah, devil, I'm gonna come minister to your butt. Let me tell you, you the devil. Hey, you gonna pay?
Man, I'll put your hand. Damn, devil.
Yeah, I'm about to light him up. I can tell that about to light him up. He felt it too. Yeah, I was up here searching. I let him talk a little later. I let him come say he's gonna say. And I seen he came in that Jesus name. I was like, man, I'm putting my red tab. And I was about to light like a machine gun, man. He felt it. I was like, okay, go get out of here. Which I might go get that, man. What's that? The wicked flee when no man pursue. Hey, he got the hell up out of here. And he felt it. I was about to light him up, man. And I hate how he came at us. Somebody, did you got some pain? Like I'm some little ass boy or something. Like, yeah, I got pain, sir. Can you help me? Nigga, you a position of no value. Nigga, if I did have pain in my back, you gonna make it worse by cutting me open? Shit, or give me some pharmacia, some pills to mess me up? Motherfucker, you can't fix shit. You know, talking my friends, I'm just saying that devil pissed me off trying to come with that slick, cunning. And that's how they do, man. So you gotta watch these devils, man. You got nothing, man. Fuck these devils, man. Where did he saw the goat? And then I was gonna come and wanna come help. Nigga, you kill everything. You know, I just wanna come and let me help you. Nigga, you not the help. You bring distraction. My shit gonna hurt worse if I go to you.
Never trust our enemy.
God.
Like if I
I'm about to light him up, man. He got out of the Proverbs 28:1. It says the wicked flee when no man pursues, but the righteous are bold as lions. And that's what happened, man. He seen some bold lions. He couldn't come with that because he probably had a hot success rate with that. He got some pain. Yeah.
One out of three people over there. One out of three gotta have some pain in the back.
He came with that Kid of Copeland, Joel Osteen spirit. I done seen that shit before, man. Let me help you. And which one of y'all have pain? Is there a pain in your back? Man, get the hell out of here, man.
Take to the man, really.
Yeah, come on, yeah. Hey, we like scrub your boys. You don't know no better. You ain't gonna be truth. He did that. He thought you the suck on my rods.
Bend over, man.
Yeah. Hey, they doing little boys like that right now, man. They never doing that. Telling them to suck on my rod. I done seen it. If I kick on this, or if I suck on this, it'll make your back feel better.
Catholic priests and cardinals getting damn.
God, and he gave that same spirit. Yeah, that's that we stood down little boys. I know you probably seen me thought we were young or something. Now you come in the van like you hit on the head. I come in the van and bend over. I'm gonna put something up in you, and it's gonna heal your back because my rod got healing power. And if you if you simple and believe that, right, you just got molested, don't even know. That's what they doing, take advantage of boys. So I know that. You touch your kind of lenient. Yeah. Now Jesus said.
Go ahead. This very next verse right here, Proverbs 28:2, it hit 2, right here. It says, for the transgression of a land, so I can read it again from the top. It says, for the transgression of a land, many are the princes thereof. Okay? So right here, because it said, for the transgression of a land, many are the princes thereof. That was the prince of a transgression of Yahweh Shah right there. And it said, but by a man of understanding and knowledge, the state thereof shall be prolonged. All right, so having this knowledge and understanding, your state thereof shall be prolonged. You take heed to this word, you'll be able to avoid all the pitfalls. All right, but the first part is beautiful right here. Proverbs 28:2 said, for the transgression of the land, many are the princes thereof. Okay, many are the princes of transgression, meaning that goes into sin. All right, so you know that's pretty. I just want to bring that out. That's the script right.
Bring this out, man. It's side 144 again. It's powerful scripture, Shalom. And it's right on point, man. He in the spirit. This is Psalms 55:21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. We just witnessed that with that Edomite right there, man. He tried to come up smooth like he gonna help somebody, man. And I already know, he had wickedness in his mind. I already know he had wickedness in his mind. That's how Esau always do. I'm here to help you. I'm gonna do good for you. That's why I'm at the point now where Esau done is even Hamites. Africans ain't even believing Esau no more.
That fit him to the T right there. He said word was softer than oil. Which one of y'all have a pain in your back? Yeah. That's softer than oil right there.
Yeah, you gotta find enough to try to beat us in our pain. The only reason you out here saying that is because you got a pain, the hatred in your heart. And I'm gonna tell you about Jesus. Jesus is about love. And I'm gonna show you how Jesus loves. Now bend over and grab your ankle. And this is the love of Jesus. And then that's how your butt gonna hurt. You know, that pain right there go away in 2 days. And what I did was I gave you love.
But you ain't feeling that pain in your back no more.
You feeling your butt now, huh? You know what I'm saying? That's that devil, man. He always talking smooth, man. That's why that pisses me off, because I already know that's why Esau can't come and be like, let me do something for you. I'm here for you. Man, get out of here, man. You ain't never did nothing good. Everything you do goes into death. That scripture is spot on, man. Don't let this devil finesse you. And that's how they do. That's why they got the coons and 2/3. Because they'll come to them like, I got a job for you. And I'll look out. They'll do one kind deed so that they can rape them on the back end. That's why the scripture says, God. They do. That's how Esau come, man. It was like a Trojan horse, a peace treaty. Like you watch that movie Troy, they come in with, I got a gift for you. They're like you said, I got a gift. And then nigga, that gift, he gonna destroy you with that sucker, man. Gonna pop out, you gonna wish. Hey, that's the same like the MOTB. He gonna present the MOTB like that. He gonna present that as a good gift. It's gonna help your life. It's gonna answer all your problems. You can see again, walk again, get to your job, access your money easy, hit the internet easy, get in your car.
You ain't gotta worry about identity theft.
Yeah. They gonna present that as a good gift. And they gonna take it and woo! It's gonna do you bad, man. You gonna realize, man, like that movie, go watch the movie called Implanted. That's how she got did. She took it to get her little, her little food and wraps and housing. And at the minute, man, she trying to dig that sucker out. And it was like, you chose her. You chose it. No?
There was another movie I seen with something like that. But it was like, you ask for a wish, man, and you get your wish, that's the gift right there. But all your wishes fucked up. So you wish for some money, but it comes with something totally different to it, man.
Right.
But but you'll end up getting some money, but you have to do some fucked up shit to get it. Then you're like, yeah, I wish I didn't do it. But it's on the black box. Man, I think I seen that though. Something like that. But like that's just how it is, man. Gift destroyer. The scripture's spot on, man. The gift destroys the heart, man. For sure, you gotta work for it.
Yeah, it come bad, man. When you coming from the devil, they're like, you put me on that one movie, The Deal. That movie right there, man, they got the deal. They're like, damn, I shouldn't have got the deal. It ain't so sweet no more. It was so bad. She didn't want her daughter to take it. She fought for her daughter not to get the deal. I'm doing this, so I don't want you to take that deal. She found out it wasn't no good. So she's doing everything in her power, man. Go watch that. It's on Tubi. Y'all saw it's called The Deal. It's basically showing the MOTB how it's gonna roll out. And everybody went and got it. And the chick that went and got it, she found out it wasn't a good deal. So she was doing stuff so her daughter wouldn't have to take the deal. Because it wasn't a good deal. It didn't seem like it was good. You even had people that didn't take it, they was living off, they means. Man, that movie is good. Go watch that, y'all. So I recommend y'all go watch it. Go watch Implanted, go watch Upgrade, and go watch The Deal. All three of them was good. It's all going to MOTV.
This is another quick one that goes hand in hand with that Psalm 55 and 21. This is Psalm chapter 10 and verse 10. And it says, he crouches and humbled himself that the poor might fall by his strong one. And this is exactly how Esau thinks right here in verse 11. And it says, he has said in his heart, Yahweh has forgotten, he hides his face, he will never see it. All right, so that goes to Esau Edom. This is the characteristic in Psalm 10 and 10 and verse 11. Okay, Esau Edom, he's a gunner hunter, he's going to humble himself. And then he thinks, how about me outside? He's not going to see him. No, that's that cunning hunter that comes in right there. He thinks he's slick. All right, just like the devil, just like the argument mentioned earlier.
I was trying to slither around like a snake.
Right.
That's why that serpent was no damn snake, man. It was a man with snake-like characteristics. I'm going to tell you who that man was. Esau Edom. He's like a snake. He think he's slick. He's slithering. He got smooth words. He used to be wild. He's dumb as hell now. Now he looks like a raggedy snake. He's a damn foolish to that snake. And now he's at the end of it, man. He's trying to. It ain't work no more, but the grass is cut. You up here looking at that serpent like, man, I'm about to listen to your ass. Nigga, then you got them poison fangs. I'm not about to let you fight.
That's just spot on with the scripture right here. You pretty much broke the scripture down. This is 12, Revelation 12 and 9. And it says, and the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
And he about to be cast out. That's why he mad. Because he's seeing he's thrown off that rulership, off the throne. So he getting angry because now he knows what's throwing him off that throne is his truth start to dominate. Because he built his world on lies, which goes in the dark. Now the light is coming out, the light is dominating, light coming on. The whole elect starting to see, everybody's seeing, everybody ain't looking at Esau like he good. Everybody looking at Esau for what he is, a devil. You know, the wicked man, son of perdition. Everybody starting to see him for what he is now. And now their shame is covering him. Now he's gonna come down with great wrath, gonna be angry, like, who exposed me like this? Who done cast me down? Oh, it's y'all out there talking about y'all was shot. I'm about to attack y'all, and when you looking like, bring it on, devil. You know?
And the part where he said his angels was cast out with him, angel goes into messengers. So you got those other false prophets that's going to get cast out with him, just like the argument mentioned earlier. Anyone that's found with him shall be thrust through with sword that's going into his angels.
Mm-hmm. Military, right? His coon, Sambo, anybody will Esau is part of the angels of Esau. You know, and they like when the archangel come, when the true angel come, you know, the chariots, and like you even got brothers, 144 is considered angel. That's gonna throw the devil down. By what? By the words of Yahweh, the Lord, King of Kings. That word is killing this devil now. And he's really done. He's through. That's why I say, Oklahoma got a page called Two Through and Information.
Right.
Everything to show you all the throughness with this place. This is done. Every little part, the housing market is crashing, the food system is crashing, the educational system is crashing, the religion, Christianity is crashing. It's a great crashing in the house, man. Everything he got has been destroyed. Every little part where he hit at has been destroyed. Even the sword is crashing. You know, they got jets crashing. ICBMs, like what they try to fire on something in Hawaii and it blew up in the silo. The ICBMs ain't that good. That's why he got to bring the sword up now, because the sword is rusted. It ain't as strong as it used to be. It's got cracks in it. You know, so everything this devil got is being decrepit. It's being messed up. So he like, oh shit. Like I say, before it all the way crack open, he gonna pick it up and use it before it just go all the way away. Like, oh shit, I better use it while I can. You know, the military full of momos. That's it's crashing. The momos gonna be out there get screaming and hollering. You know, and they out there too strong. I'm not listening to Sarge. They gonna hunt me and run off. That's why he need robot soldiers.
I wouldn't be surprised they got some old momo clothes in their pack. They go take up their army clothes and mud.
Yeah. The momo's gonna do that. That's why he need robots and he needs super soldiers. He needs that little program. It's a show called Black Mirror. And it's an episode called Men on Fire. Go watch that, y'all, Strala. They showed this military. They put a device in the military to make them more better killing machines. They made it where like they seen people differently. They made it where they didn't feel nothing. They didn't feel no guilt. And they're gonna have to do that to their military for them to operate. If they operate how they is now, man, they not about to attack the American people. They're like, I signed up to protect this country. I signed up to go to college. I ain't trying to shoot no gun. So he saw, no, he gotta turn it up, man. That's why they fighting over right now. They what's called a chip war. They did the Taiwan fight. They need chips. Chips are hard. Why they need them devices? Hey, because they gotta go in the people. You know? So they going through that type of stuff, man. And man, the devil, I see the devil, they trying to be friendly, man. They scared. All these devils trying to be friendly now. It's too late for that, man. I ain't your damn friend. You know, I get my foot to power. Hey, I'm about to be a terror upon you. You know?
You know, the fight gives a little peace down. Like,
yeah, you come back this way. Yeah, they trying to be friendly. Because it's over with for these devils. And they know it. They like, oh man, I'm cool with y'all. Nah, too late for that. Too late. Look for Jeremiah 16:16 to kick in effect. I'm about to hunt you, Esau. I'm about to be the mighty hunter. The minute, Lord willing, for the hopefully let. And I get that office because I sure want that office. I want that job. I want that job real bad. That's right now. We put in our application now. That's why we out here. We put in our application. We have a shower shot. I want to be Edomite hunters. Right. You know. Here's my resume. Yeah, we putting our resume right now. People like, why are you going there week in, week out? If you cool, how you do that? I'm like, it's a job I want. And to get the job, I gotta make sure I fill the requirements. I gotta get my experience up. You know, I want the job. I gotta show myself approved. But you scripture say that, study, show yourself approved. Cause he ain't gonna give it to just anybody. You gotta meet the requirements. He coming to help. He gonna break it down. Gonna come with that paperwork. The Bible, this word. You know it.
About that,
what's the creed?
You know how they say whenever you get that job interview, a company actually likes to know about the job. You get hired when you know about the job. That's the same thing when y'all about to be on shot. You gotta know y'all about to be on shot for him to accept you. And one of those things to accept you, he said, I deal with the meat, so I deal with the humble. All of these things, this word is how you don't get accepted by y'all about to be on shot.
Because you gotta know the job. Like he ain't about to train nothing. Training is going on now. Training is now. This is training. So he get that stamp of approval. He wants you to be like, you can do the job. You know it. I ain't gotta teach you nothing. You can go hit the ground running. Ready to comply and do the will of your Yahweh Shah. So we in training now. They're gonna trying to tell Jakes that I think can get it. Like, you better get in this truth, man, because if you ain't got this, if you ain't got the dawah, the mark of exemption, the whole flick in the house of David, man, ain't gonna throw you up out of here, man. However you get your judge, you're gonna get judged. That's why? Because you ain't worthy to be saved. You're not worthy to be in the kingdom of heaven because you're unclean. This word, which Yahweh Shah shed his blood for, this cleansed us right here. That's why I said, drink these living water. Water is a cleansing agent. You get cleaned up right now. When you cleaned up, then you're going to be acceptable to get into the kingdom of heaven. You're going to punch your ticket. You done made it. You showed yourself approved. You're like, I can build something on this day. The high holy days. He know the word. The laws and commandments. What I require. He got faith. He believe in me. He trusts in this company. He stood stiffly for me. Yeah, he believed in this company. He ain't believed all the slam and the slander. He's still up here applied.
He made his body a living sacrifice. His body on the word. Put his body on the word.
Yeah, that's how you make yourself worthy, man. That's what I'm looking for, man. You gonna lay it on the line for me, or you gonna be lukewarm, or you gonna, just doing this because it's trendy. You ain't looking for those people that do it for trendy. They can fall out real deep. A little pressure comes and he's done. You look for those that's like rock solid. Your house is a rock, so he wants you to be a rock. He wants you to be a rock of gold, shine, valuable. That's why he called us prophets. A prophet is valuable. They gonna pick that up. He also call us his jewelry. He gonna rock that. He like that jewelry. Put that on. I've been waiting on this, man. Everybody's been waiting on this precious fruit.
He said it's gonna make the man precious.
Precious fine gold. Isaiah 13, chapter 15 verse.
So that right there, it's game time, man. Ain't no, it ain't happening. The prophecy, no. That Jesus stuff is dead. That's dead in the water, man. That dude, man, you coming with Jesus stuff? They trying to tell me I got a pain in my back. Man, that shit like 60 years old, man. We ain't falling for that no more. Homie, it's a wild counsel, man. We built up in the truth. We know who you are. You the damn devil. What do about my pain? You caused it. The pain in your back, that go to Esau, man. HMO food. You gotta work back, break the work. If your back, it's because of him. And he's not gonna fix it. He's gonna take your insurance money or whatever it is. Try to molest you. Whatever he wanna do, he gonna make whatever he's wrong is gonna be worse. Esau don't do nothing beneficial. He destroys everything. He perverts everything. The healing comes with Yahweh Shah and the men of the Lord. That's where healing comes from. Where's the true healing? So if anything wrong, we have to look for the Lord to fix it, not you. Take your ass back to your man. So he's looking to abduct somebody. What I'm saying? Come with that spirit, man. So we tell you, I got to pick up.
I got a few more right here. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 2. And it said, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and it becomes the habitations of devils, in the hold of every foul spirit, in the cage of every unclean bird, the unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. And it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sin, and that you receive not of her plague. And it said, for her sin have reached unto the heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquity. All right, so that's pretty much the scripture I want to bring out. Because the verse 3, it goes into all the nation is drunk in the wine of the wrath of Babylon. Okay, but I mentioned earlier is that the philosophy of America against Babylon the Great has spread to every country. Okay, the homo agenda, the feminism, and so on and so forth. All of that, all the nations are mad. Okay, so therefore America against Babylon the Great is going to get destroyed, and y'all about to be outside is going to take it. All right, and for the people that who should be listening to this word, these are the things he's going to say. Because right here in verse 4, he said, come out of her, my people, so you not be partakers of her plague. Okay, how do you come out? Is by coming in the spirit of repentance and humbling yourself. Okay, that's
more right here. This going for the full circle. In Psalms 55 and 14, we took sweet counsel together and walked to the house of Yahweh in company. 15. Let death sneeze upon them, and let them go down quickly into hell. For wickedness is in their dwellings and among them. 16. As for me, I will call upon Yahweh, and the Lord shall save me. Woo! Hey, that's what I do right there, man. In the wise counsel, the house of David, and in the house of David, hey, we're going to clean ourselves up, build ourselves in righteousness, and when trouble comes, we're going to call upon the Lord, man. Yahweh, Yahweh, God. And Lord, willing for the hope elect, what did it say? The Lord shall save me. I'm looking for deliverance, salvation. Huh? Pray for you. Yeah. We don't do that type of stuff, man. We just spend the Lord, the hope elect. No, we don't even know you to pray for you. Yeah, see, that's that Jesus spirit, man. And the devil won't pray. He ain't gonna pray for you. So I tell y'all about y'all. They're gonna preach out. I thought they scared, man.
Scripture even say publicly praying that that's a scripture that teaches about that publicly praying you will get with the Lord. You first supposed to pray in secret. So that's what they think we have to be. So everybody pray. I don't even know you. Right. Then I'm gonna pray for you. So they think this is not praying that Christianity prayer first. You know what I'm saying? I just told you. You gotta feed sheep. You gotta pray for strangers. You don't even know. I think you can't even pray for strangers. Yeah, I thought they scared. Y'all Charlotte told me. We have nothing but devils coming to the council all day long today, waving, looking. They trying to be our friend. I'm not your goddamn friend, Esau. You are my enemy. Get the hell away from me. I'm looking for your calamity and your destruction. Now we pray for me. We are all friends. They waving. See, they want to quell that wrath. They know the wrath of the Lord is coming. So now they looking at the men of the Lord like, let me be friendly with y'all. Like, that ain't this. You a day late and $1 short.
Smooth words.
God, that's not gonna work. It's over with. It's over with. And that's been all day, y'all. All day. You know. What day y'all about done?
We started camp, really.
I know. Hey, I hope this been edifying about praise glory too.
Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahusha, Yahusha, baby. He said about the ball. Hey, Shalom, to the Akim on the comment board, Aqua. Shalom, keep that